You have to remember that the response to change is individual as our thumbprint. How we respond to change is all based on our own personal experience and programming, based on how we were raised, what we were taught, what we believe, and everybody has their own belief system. Here's an example. We live in Southwest Florida. And a couple years ago, when Hurricane Ian swept through and destroyed Southwest Florida, parts of it, our house was part of that devastation. And we were displaced for 7 months. My husband, who is the total optimist, was like, oh my gosh, we're going to get a new house. Let's pick out, new countertops, and which was exciting. However, prior to moving to Florida, was robbed. My apartment was ransacked and robbed. So I had a whole different experience. I had some PTSD. I felt very victimized. It was just a totally different experience. And for him, he was just seeing all the silver linings, which was wonderful. It certainly helped me pull out of my funkiness. Hurricane Ian reminded me the power of change and how to harness that energy to use it to completely transform. It was a great teacher for me. And everything I write about, I got to really put into practice in a very prolific way. That's just a prime example of how two people are going through the same exact change differently because of our previous experiences and beliefs. So first and foremost, as a leader, you're not going to know everybody's past. So what you have to look for are the behaviors. You have to look for the shift in attitude and production, productivity, who's gossiping or becoming a little more negative in the meetings. I mean, you have to look for the behaviors that are shifting on the team to know how somebody's really responding to change. And you have to remember that fear. I mean, change drives uncertainty, which drives fear and stress. You can typically see when somebody is stressed out because they can't focus as well. Our brains are impaired and the neurons are not firing normal like they should when we're under stress. So change has the ability to do that. We want predictability, want everything to stay the same, but I'm here to tell you, my brother-in-law just reminded me of this great quote. The one constant in life is change. That is something that we have to learn to adapt to. It's an awkward, uncomfortable feeling, but when we can be comfortable in that discomfort and say to ourselves, this is what transformation feels like. It's uncomfortable, but it's pulling me out of the mundane and the known into the unknown. It's time to adopt a curiosity and shift that energy from fear to curiosity and excitement of what's coming. What does this look like for us now?